and then he just throws his cloak off, looks maniacally at them, wide-eyed, and clicks a button.
All right. Welcome back to the sixth world, everybody. Easy, take it away.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Shadowrun. Last time we left our intrepid heroes. Are they heroes? That remains to be seen. They had accepted a job from their fixer and had gone out into the Barrens to find out some things for themselves. You guys have some new information about the different gangs that are trying to set up in the area, and you did step into the Devil's Den, and that's where things got crazy. So, what is the plan for this evening? You guys wrapped up with you're still standing outside the Devil's Den after the Neon Knights tried to blow it up.
Can I posit the idea that perhaps go back in and make sure that that guy is still alive?
Completely up to you.
I mean, we could check, but I don't see any reason why he'd be dead. We left him money for a boot, and we saved him from grenades, so...
That is true.
I think he's fine.
You did save him. Well, you did save the Beetle Den.
We saved the building. Him by association.
Building.
We saved the building. We're building heroes, is what we are.
We're looking out for the infrastructure in the Barrens.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, man.
Support local businesses.
People need four walls to live.
You gotta shop local, you know?
Wow.
Well, so we have information on the P's now because we know that we can just wait for them to come back here for their next delivery in order to try to find out if Slim Mike is with them or get more information that would lead us to Slim Mike. I have my feelers out in relation to the Neon Knights now, and they know how to contact me. We need more info on the Red Hot Nukes, though. They're the ones that we're missing so far.
Well, here's my concern. My concern is that, like, if we leave this guy alone, he's gonna call somebody and, like, they're gonna set an ambush for us. That's my real concern. I think we should go back in because we never got to look and see what was on those trids. And we might be able to, like, find something in there to use as leverage to hold over his head, like, you know, on some kind of, like, change in management shakedown kind of thing. You know, you're gonna be working for us, and, like, you know, if it's super horrible, we'll just kill the guy. But, like, I'm kind of the opinion that, like, we shouldn't just leave and trust that this guy is going to be okay, especially after our very trolly friend Flounder dislocated and relocated and redislocated, like, his shoulders. You know,
both arms.
Yeah,
both
he
arms.
got really roughed up, and if it was me, I'd be using what limited capacity I have in my hands to, like, call for backup.
And Gorsham broke his ankle too.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
He did not fix that.
He did not fix that.
No.
The guy had it coming, though.
That's why I gave him the money for the boot, you know? Listen. We're trying to build bridges here, not walls, alright? We're trying
So, are we
make this
trying
work.
to convince this guy not to rat us out, essentially? Or what are we trying to do with this guy in particular? Just make sure that he doesn't, you know, set up an ambush is kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Pretty much, like, get whatever information we can get out of him. That's, like, the big thing. And then, yeah, we don't want him calling for reinforcements.
Yeah, I think we have one of two ways that we could try to convince him that, like, you know, the times they are changing, and, you know, if you want to stay operating, then, you know, get on my level, son. Or like, what I'm really in favor of is just killing this guy and burning this place down and sending a message.
Oh.
You know, like maybe even like if we're really smart about it, like drag the one guy's bike over and like leave it in the front or whatever. You know what I mean? Make it look like the Neon Knights maybe did it or something.
I mean, there's literally a dead Neon Knight like sitting out front right now with his head caved in from hitting a wall.
That's what I
So
mean. We have a
don't really
chance
need to
here
do
to
much there.
yeah, we have a chance here to like kind of play two sides against each other, as opposed to like expecting that this guy is going to be a trustworthy fellow and walk back into an ambush, under strength and unprepared. So I
Guys, I gotta go with Loki on this. I agree with Loki. I think he's got a good plan here. Solid.
Well, we have like two of them though. So which one are we? Well, so it sounds like our man is more in favor of scorched earth policy with this thing. With the
I mean,
building.
they're already looks like they're already like at the starts of a gang war. If we just kind of fan those flames, maybe they'll take care of themselves.
Can we check if former bike rider has more grenades on him?
Yeah, if you want to look through his corpse, he does have 2 more grenades on his person.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, that way we can make it to where we already have the means of death by, less head. But I think we could set it up to be very much implicating these guys, like you guys were saying, in favor of fanning the flames and then seeing what happens.
Yeah, that's what I think we should do. I think we should,
Yeah.
Play both sides against each other, and just sit back and like watch the fallout a little bit, and then we can make some other moves on the side. Maybe doing some similar stuff to somebody else or something like that. We've already hit a spot, so
I think that it would be in our best interest to keep this guy alive, though. The guy that's essentially our connection to the Silent Peas. I think it would be more of a benefit for us to keep him alive than have him die with us blowing up the rest of the building. I'm all for blowing up the building and framing it on the Neon Knights in order to start a thing between them. But I think that if we keep him alive, it proves that we want him to work with us instead of against us, and how easily we could have just left him in the building and leveled the entire thing into rubble with him still inside it. But I think that it would help to make him see that, maybe working for us is going to be more beneficial for his health in the long run than keeping to work with the Silent Peas.
Well, let's go get him and let's go like see what's on tap on these beetles, because we could throw it up on the trid and take a look and decide what we're going to do with him after we find out what he's actually been reporting, because it might be something like super unsavory. And if that's the case, we don't want to keep this guy alive, but we got
also Kaze.
Go ahead.
Kaze, how hard would it be for you to replicate the Neon Knights look with your friend there at the tailor shop?
Not at all.
If we really want to stoke the flames, one way to do it.
I mean, I could have you half a dozen fake uniforms by tomorrow morning if you need them.
Well, I mean, there's 4 of us. I mean, you don't go overboard. You still got to work on my outfit.
Oh, that's already done.
Okay. Yeah.
The man works fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are we heading back in and seeing if this guy's even still alive? And if he is, checking the place out a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine.
How exploded is this place? Like,
I mean, you were able to save it,
Okay.
so the damage hits the outside structure. I mean,
No
there
worse
are already
looking
holes.
than when we got there.
Yeah, there are already
No-
holes all over
no-
this place. So what's
no
one
more-
more?
No more
it didn't-
dilapidated than when we first showed up.
Exactly. So I mean, it's still a dilapidated apartment building, but now there's just one extra hole in it instead of 2 walls falling over and it caving in on itself.
okay.
And we could do a little bit of good cop, bad cop with this guy, because our 2 big fellas, they
I really-
left an impression.
I really want to see Zero be the bad cop, so that's my vote.
Oh, I'm all for it, baby. I've been training my whole life for this.
You're not gonna get much from me.
Yeah, Loki's the good cop. Zero's the bad cop, and then me and Amaging will just stand in the corner and be menacing.
Me and my entire 3-body. Let's do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
My 3-body, 2 strength.
You're so intimidating. Also, still wearing your street performer outfit too.
No,
No,
I'm
he
not wearing
changed.
that.
He changed.
Kaze got me. He got me a nice suit to wear.
Okay.
I hooked him up with the Spec Ops gear, so he was ready for infiltration.
So, walking back into the mostly dilapidated Devil's Den, of course, the beetle proprietor is still up in his office that you broke the door off of, sitting in his office, and you just. Why are you still here?
Well, we'd like to take a look and see what wares you have currently on tap. And I'm gonna grab like the latest Trid out of the catalog and fire it up in the player.
I'm gonna guess this is coming at a premium out of my pocket.
Sure is, buddy. We don't have any problems, do we? And I'm pulling out my mono sword. I'm leaning against the door and I'm just like, my friend over here just wants to make sure your goods are all set straight.
He wants to make sure my goods are set straight.
My friend, the other two gentlemen that we met with earlier, they aren't so patient. Me, I got a little bit of a good streak in me. I try to believe that everyone has a little bit of a saint to be found. My friend here just wants to see what the beetle has on it. He wants to make sure you're not peddling some wary goods. And, if we find out that what you got is unsavory, well, might have to shut your operation down.
I don't know what you consider to be unsavory, chum, but people come to my establishment for a reason.
Hey, look. Just relax, my friend. It's all whiz. You're just going to take a look, and what we see.
Yeah, my shoulders say otherwise.
That was my associates. That you're talking with me now. Now,
Whatever.
I-
Whatever you got to do. I'm taking a seat.
all right. So I'm gonna start looking through this catalog and see what kind of stuff is he.
He's got some bootleg action flicks. He's got a couple dramas that you could live through. There's a few fairy tales as well. And then, of course, there is the ever popular smut section.
Hey,
Nothing super out of the ordinary for a beetle dealer.
this is fairly mundane and it seems on the up and up. I'd like to see what is in your private reserve, though, friend.
Of the stuff that Loki was going through, were there anybody in any of them that would have been recognizable or prominent people that we would have known?
No, there's no. He
No.
doesn't have any like Sim Starlet vids. He
Okay.
might advertise them that he has some, but no, there's
Okay.
nobody that you recognize.
Okay. Well, I meant from like people who would have been like the people that would have been taking the beetle.
No.
Okay.
So about that safe, where would that be again?
He like flops his arm up and just lazily points to the wall, and then it falls back in his lap.
Okay, is it like hidden or something?
It's behind some rubble on the wall, so it wouldn't look out of place.
Okay,
You'd actually have to dig and search for it a little bit.
all right. Is it open or is it locked?
Yeah, it's actually a key lock. He's
Oh.
going super old school.
Oh,
I don't know how to handle this one. I just started looking at all my hacking tools, and I'm just like, I don't.
and
Trying to
No
plug
one
it.
expects low tech.
Trying to plug my USB port into the keyhole in the locked door, and I'm just like, I don't know, boss, it's not working.
I'm gonna go over and like open the guy's shirt up and look and see if he's got a key around his neck or anything.
Yeah, he does have a key around his neck.
They can see if it works on the safe.
It does.
Okay, great. And what do we find in the safe?
There's some certified cred sticks in the safe. And then there's another stack of beetles as well.
All right, let's check out what's on these.
These are going to be a lot more graphic. Some of them are from combat sport recordings.
Okay.
Like gladiator games?
Yeah, kind of like gladiator games.
Okay.
Is Gorshan in any of them?
No, Gorshan
Okay,
is not in
all
any of them.
That's a fair question.
You never know. I mean, it might be a beetle of like somebody getting the crap beat out of him by Gorshan.
Yeah, there's a market for it. Why not?
Is there anything else in there?
No, just that one stack of beetles and the certified crit sticks.
Okay, so no stuff, no snuff, no stuff with kids or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, good. Then this guy can probably live. It seems like
Hooray.
your business is fairly usual and typical.
I have a reputation to maintain.
Well, we believe we are going to offer you a deal, my friend. You see, the winds are shifting, the times are changing, and well, the P's aren't going to be in charge for very much longer. So you have two choices, the way I see it. You can work for us, or when we burn this place down, we can leave you here in it.
You guys are expert negotiators, I take it.
Well, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I've been known to, you know.
What's this gonna cost me?
Oh, cost you? Oh, just same deal as what you had with the peas. You handle
Okay.
you handle distribution. We take what do you guys say? 60%?
Seems fair.
Yeah.
What's your
You
current?
know,
What's your
you know
current?
how expensive it is to run this operation?
Oh, that's
What's your current?
that's not my problem.
What's your current deal you have with the peas?
I get 15% of the take. They bring their own chips for me to hand out to their guys, specifically to theirs, and that's it.
So
What are these chips that they distribute to their own guys?
I don't know. I don't check their merchandise. It shows up, I hold it, they come pick it up. That's it. I get 15%.
Oh, so you get 15% for just being the middleman for the distribution.
That was the agreed upon deal, yes.
well, that deal's now off the table. The rest of your little ring here, but 60% of the take sound fair to you guys? Yeah?
We could be asking for more,
Yeah.
the anti-demolition fee and all that. And I have do the grenades have pins?
Yeah.
And I'm just like holding one. You're not always going to have a sharpshooter to make sure your business is still running, pal.
I mean, I could just call my troll friend back if you prefer that.
No, my shoulders would not prefer that. Well, we'll see how long this lasts.
All right, I'm gonna get everybody in a quick huddle. Everybody's best interest, gentlemen. I don't think that this is going to be safe much longer. Given our ideas on setup operation, burning this place to the ground and making it look like the Neon Knights are responsible. In agreement?
Yeah, also, we don't want to leave him in a place that Peas would have knowledge of the layout for.
Absolutely.
If we're going to try to get the Peas using this guy as our bait, we want to have the advantage in territory.
Anybody have a spot where we can put this guy up for the time being until we can find a suitable location?
Can I roll knowledge Redmond Barons to see if I do?
Sure. Target number 5.
All right. Well, I got 5 dice, so I can do this.
You're trying to find a safe spot in the barrens.
I got 3. 3 successes.
Hydration. 3 successes. Yes, you know of a relatively safe space that you could put him up at that nobody really frequents very often.
All right, yeah. There we go, fellas.
Did we ever ask why they would be just chucking grenades at this place?
No.
Hey, you guys,
That'd be a
got,
good
like-
follow-up question.
you got beef with the Knights?
I don't know. Maybe. There's too many new faces around here lately.
What do you mean, new faces?
Your faces, the knights,
Besides
the
us,
peas.
obviously.
Look, people moving in. Okay, suddenly, a lot.
Have you heard any talk about whether or not the P's are already having issues with the Knights? Have you heard anything from any of the guys coming in?
No,
Moving
the peas don't seem
units,
to
or-
have. The peas don't seem to have any trouble with anybody else.
Interesting.
Of course, the knights have beef with everybody because I don't know. I really don't.
Okay.
Let's have some serious beef if these guys are just willing to send a full squad with grenades to topple this building.
Look, man, I don't know how their gang operates. Okay, I'm not a member.
Amaging, do you want to give our friend the information about where his new setup is going to be?
Yeah, I'll relay whatever information easy mode lets me have.
You're taking
Whatever.
him slightly deeper into the barrens.
Okay.
It'll be another kind of dilapidated apartment building. The walls are more intact than where he was, so there's that.
Yeah, it's a
Less
better place for
dilapidated?
you. Better spot for you and your operation. You see?
Yeah, now all he has to do is get it back up and running again after you're taking 60% of his profit.
Well, don't work for the enemy.
He wasn't.
Think of it as
Listen.
an investment in the Redmond Barons.
Oh,
Listen.
yeah, there you go.
Listen, I just want to ask the guy straight up, what do you think would be fair for this partnership? You tell us. We're open. We're open to communication here.
Sure. He thinks that you taking 35% of his business seems fair. And he's covering all the rest of the overhead and every other expense to keep it running. And he'll give you 35%.
Now we do have a 6-man operation that we're working with here.
That's
You
not
got to
his
see
problem.
it from our end. How about we do 40, you do 60, everybody's happy.
I'm telling you, that apartment, it's sweet digs. Whiz.
We do 40, you keep 60, and you don't have to worry about dealing with the P's anymore because you don't just have to be a doorman for them and for your services.
For now.
For now,
What if
Alright.
they find me again?
Alright,
What am I
alright.
supposed to do?
if they find
hang on,
you,
hang on. Let me roll negotiation for this. All right, this is like the one thing I can do.
put those superpowers to good use, Dr. Friendship.
All right.
Yeah, let's get him.
I'm rolling negotiation.
Okay.
We do 40%, and we don't leave you here to die. Well, we light this place on fire. How about that? So do I have a target number here?
Yeah, your target number is 3
Okay, I got 3 successes then.
because you're giving him ultimatums about his livelihood and his business. So, sure, he'll swing 40% your way as best he can for as long as he can. He doesn't know how long the operation will stay up and running.
And then
But as long as it is, you get 40%.
I will also give him my contact information and tell him if the P's start showing up or making any noise, he calls me, and we'll get it settled.
Yeah.
Because then we also have another person that'll be a lookout for us for the P's in case they start poking around again. We could try to track them back again, while we wait to see what they're gonna do after we try to flush them out with them playing with the Knights.
Mm-hmm. Such altruism has never been seen before in the Barrens.
That's what I'm here for. The hero of the Redmond Barons, baby. What can I say?
Right. I'll live to tell the tale.
Will likely get me killed. We'll see what happens in the long run.
Not my problem.
Well, how much of this equipment do you need moved?
All of it.
How much stuff is in here?
Well, he has a full studio up in the room that you're in right now. It's downstairs. It'll take more time to move because it's like a bunch of like communal chip jack links and things like that, so people can experience the same thing. It's like a hookah bar, but for illegal beetles.
Gotcha.
All right.
I mean, could we say that that's what Flounder and Gorshan are doing, is helping get all
salvaging?
the
Yeah, salvaging and
equipment
moving it.
moved and get it
Yeah.
all set up for the new location?
Yeah,
Perfect.
they're gonna go have to steal a box truck to move all of it.
I believe in them. Now, whether or not either of them can drive a box truck, that's a different conversation entirely.
Look,
But I wholly believe in their ability to steal one.
you don't need drive skill to drive a vehicle. You need drive skill if you're going to evasively drive a vehicle.
To drive a vehicle well, that's the difference. Exactly.
Otherwise, they can default to quickness. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It'll be
fine. Yeah, I'm sure. If it's gonna be based off quickness, I think as long as Flounder's in charge, they should be okay. I think it'll be okay.
Well, I mean, it's got to be troll modded for
It
it.
has to be troll modified so that you can actually drive it.
He's just
Otherwise,
he just punches out the ceiling of the driver, of like rips the door off the side, punches the
it
roof
becomes
off.
a police academy moment.
Yeah, exactly. You just need more room.
Yeah, that's
It's understandable.
All right. Now what?
Well, so in the interim of them having done that, can we also start, like, I think we should, like, put graffiti tags for the neon knights on the insides of the building before we blow it up, because then if they come to check it, they'll see that in the rubble, make it look more like it was defaced by them.
Yeah, drag the guy's body over here,
Sure.
put the bike out front, make it look like you wrecked him like a front of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like we'll just do the whole setup, while they're doing the move.
Okay.
Yep.
How you blowing up the building?
I don't think we blow it up. I think we just light it on fire.
Well, if only
Okay.
we had a claymore.
We have
Oh,
two
geez,
grenades.
Only you had
Yeah,
one.
we do have a couple of grenades.
We do have grenades. That's very true.
Can
Zero's
demolitions
plotting
go
over
into
here.
work Yeah. Can demolitions work into this?
Yes,
Perhaps.
absolutely. If you want to
I
do
would know how to
demolitions,
take down a building.
do you have demolition skill?
I do.
Well, all right. You can use demolitions.
Sick. Okay. Well, I have a single point in it, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, good. Don't roll a 1.
Hypothetically,
Oh no.
if I did roll a one.
No. I'm
If I
open.
did roll a one,
Hypothetically, if you
yes.
rolled a 1
Mm-hmm.
and you only
Come
have
on, die.
1 die, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
right.
in the event that
Mhm.
you roll any test, right,
Right.
and all the results are 1, right?
Oh, okay.
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 So in your
Mhm.
case, 1 die, 1.
Hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically, of course.
Right.
That would be a colossal failure.
Is that right?
That is
Hmm.
correct. Yes.
Okay. Now, what would be results of said colossal failure?
Oh, we're still hypotheticals here?
New character.
Okay. Well, that just depends on the skill that's being used.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're doing demolitions, and
Mhm.
hypothetically we're rolling a 1, and it's a botch.
Mm-hmm. Colossal.
Ooh, I really don't want to be in that building when that happens.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that's right.
Okay. Well, now that we're in the present moment of that actually happening, what is the skill to say get out of said building before?
Well, here's the fun part.
Okay.
Now we actually get a chance to do something that I didn't think was going to come up this soon.
Well,
So, with the botch, what you can do is you can karma reroll. Okay.
Hmm.
So everybody has 1 point of karma as a character, right? Right now, as you level up, you'll get more karma, and then you'll get more karma pool. So in your karma pool, everyone should have 1. You can use this 1 karma to do 1 reroll throughout the session. So if you want to spend it now, you can. However, if you roll a 1 again, I can't save you from that.
But what could?
It would be very bad.
But what could save me if I were like running out of a collapsing building?
Okay, so if you're running out of a collapsing building
And
that's
not
also
doing
going to
karma.
explode, you have no karma reroll. The other thing you could do, and it's a botch, where you're probably going to take some massive damage. 1, we would body roll to see how well you survive. And then, should you die, you can burn your 1 point of karma, so you have 0, to Hand of God.
What
Okay.
what exactly are you trying to do to set off the explosives?
I guess I'm probably trying to find the most, like, considering we have, I will have, in the time that he's moving, I'm like, hey kid, talking to Flounder, yeah, let me get that back. We didn't really need it this time around. I probably would have tried some like weird machination where the 2 grenades and the 1 claymore plus this building, and I probably tried to find the central point of which it would all,
So how are you planning on like arming these? Are you just like pulling the pins and running like hell?
That would be the demolition skill right there.
Mm-hmm. And I was probably trying something.
I could use magic fingers to pull the pins if you really want me to.
I mean, that's a little late on
Yeah.
on making this announcement
Mm.
after he rolled demolition skill.
But-
So
I also have a hypothetical question in this scenario here.
go ahead.
Okay, so say that one of us was to say, I don't know, have a dock wagon policy.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
use that for other people, or is that only for the
No.
person that owns it?
It's only for the person that owns it.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'll go back to my corner here.
But we're,
Okay.
we're hypothetically, this isn't gonna happen. But say, okay, is there a skill like, say, quickness or body that I could just be running
Okay. So
as I start noticing this happening?
so hypothetically, what's going to
Yes.
happen
Yes.
if you botch again? Hypotheticals. If it's a botch on your
Right.
demolition skill,
Mm.
we're gonna roll body to
Hmm.
see if
Oh.
you survive.
I see.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're not necessarily outrunning a collapsing building, you're blowing yourself up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
you
yeah,
out
yeah.
running the explosion.
While you're handling the explosive and setting it, trying to set it properly, you misstep and it clicks, and
You
then
know-
there's an explosion. So
Considering that this is my first roll of the night, I think I should probably use karma for my second roll here.
Okay, okay. Just in case.
Okay, just in case. I'm gonna put that die over hither, and we're gonna roll a brand new one. And this one's gonna go. That's a 6.
Okay, that's bad.
Hey, good. That's not exactly the same, which is what we were worried
It is
about.
quite the opposite.
Wait.
Do I have to roll again? I always believe. Okay.
Well,
so
congratulations for
Yes.
not blowing
and
yourself
that
up.
is some rules for all of us out there. Sorry, microphone.
I'm glad we got to go down that
Yeah.
hypothetical rabbit hole.
Right.
It's a learning experience.
Mhm.
for
now,
everybody.
now we
Educational
all know.
All right.
All right. So my
your-
master demolition.
Your worst nightmare is going to be the hobo that lives in the Barrens that wears the tinfoil suit and tinfoil hat. He's your arch nemesis.
He already is.
He's already talking about the
justifiable.
corporations.
Yeah. He already is my supervillain, but now it would at least be justifiable,
I'd
Well, there
like to
you go.
say that for the demolitions thing, I did the Shadowrun equivalent of like the Sherlock Holmes movies, where it's like I'm visualizing this all going bad, but it doesn't because I'm great. Okay.
Good
cool.
thing. Good thing. All right, you're able to set the explosive properly without causing a horrible detriment to yourself, and you can get out of the building and then remote detonate instead of blowing yourself up inside the building.
For future reference, I can arm that from a distance.
That is
My magic fingers.
wonderful to know.
Just FYI.
For future reference, he can manipulate small objects from
Incredible.
a distance.
For future reference, never take only 1 point in a skill of any kind, ever.
Yeah,
Just
it's
default.
a very,
Just default.
very bad idea.
I'm here to teach people. What can I say?
Sure.
Teach
Yeah,
while learning.
I like to imagine that the remote arming is just like a really long stick with like a hook on the end of it, and he just reaches it in so he can pull the pin off of one of the grenades in order to set the charges off.
Sure. Who knows what it is?
This is very sophisticated machinery.
But he does it successfully.
Exactly. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, that it worked.
Nailing it.
All right, so shall we move on to something that's not Zero blowing himself up?
Or
It's not
magic
almost
potato.
character death on day
Hypothetically.
2.
Hypothetically blowing himself up,
Right.
guys.
Hypothetically.
So I'm just gonna assume that this move goes off without a hitch.
Yeah, let's find out.
Oh, great, he's rolling.
Yeah, move looks like it goes well.
Okay, great.
As it explodes, we're sitting there watching the explosion. It's be like, wait, did we get those beetle heads out of there?
Did anybody clear the lobby? Or
I imagine we probably cleaned them out because we would have had to like disconnect them from their chip jacks in order to like collect the equipment. So
God, I hope so, because we just like that collateral damage count. Woo!
all I know is that I dragged out the one unconscious guard and just laid him in the street next to the other one whose head was exploded. So they're just both hanging out in the street.
you should have done something like funny, like put his hand through the head or something.
Wow.
Oh, that's just so unsanitary, man. That's so unsanitary. Come on.
Ugh.
Gorshan was wearing that head for like a solid 10 minutes. That's
He
unsanitary.
waved at me with a head around his hand.
He waved at him.
I'm still wearing
It
parts
was-
of that head, I think.
Absolutely.
Probably some teeth.
And in fact, I'd like to go get a shower.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
would, yeah.
I
Head to the nearest coffin motel.
I am gonna go do that. Coffin Motel it is.
Sure.
Gentlemen, I am going to. Yep. Call me when we have an additional course of action. Guard. And then as I head towards the hotel, I'm gonna check those cred sticks and see how much we got.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that one. How much cred sticks do I got? You, sir, walk away with 1,500 yen.
I'll hold on to this for expenses.
I'm glad. I was waiting for that. I'm gonna walk away and check how much money I got for free. Right. Doing good. Really helping out the rest of the team here.
Well, I mean, look, like I don't need, Gorshan or Flounder like blowing it on, booze or something. I think we probably,
Or fine dining.
yeah, like Taco
They
Temple
want to
or
eat real
something.
steak, man. Come on. They want to eat real steak.
Uh,
They're tired of the soy burgers.
Understandable.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, like the way I look at it, this is expenses. Job.
This is expensive,
If-
and I get a place to stay.
If I don't
right?
spend it, it's getting divvied up. It's getting divvied up to everybody. I think I have enough for a coffin motel. Come on, man.
Yeah, coffin motels are cheap,
Yeah.
man. There's 50 new yen a
Yeah,
night.
I got that. I got 9.
Yeah.
I guess now I got
The-
29, but
You get that communal shower and bathroom.
shower's a shower. It's better than what I got right now.
That's very true. What are the rest of you yahoos doing for the evening?
I'm going to have transferred what I owe Saint, which was 15.
1,000.
Yep.
You got 15,000?
I do. I was worried in
Ooh.
first I did not, and then I looked and I saw there was a 0 where I didn't know there
Okay.
was.
Alright.
I was like, did I just give this guy money I did not have? That seems like a bad idea when you're in
It
debt.
sounded really rich, but I wasn't going to say anything. It's not my business.
I
Sounded
don't-
super rich.
Considering I don't know how much money is actually worth in this universe, I thought that was not that much, but then I looked and I was like, oh, that's like a quarter of my wealth.
Yeah.
But
Gone now.
we got the info we needed anyway. So I'm gonna do that.
Saint graciously accepts your payment and considers you square
Okay. And
because you
I
paid
guess,
up.
yeah, and during that call I have with him, I will have asked if he's heard anything in relation to some neon knights and a certain group that may or may not have neon characteristics, of which we might have spoken of.
He can poke around. Right now, he's only heard of the Neon Knights,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll see what he can find out about this other mysterious neon group that you're talking
Okay.
about.
Cool. All right.
Anybody else? Amazing. I'm surprised that you're not trying to take them into the Seattle nightlife.
I don't have that kind of money.
One day, do you dream about it? Do you dream about
I
it one
dream
day
about it.
performing
Oh.
at Dante's?
One of these days, it's gonna happen. You watch.
I actually wanted to ask, is the amount of money that I had on my character sheet the correct amount of money for what I had left after character creation?
So after character creation, what you're supposed to do is any money that you have left over, you cut the last digit off, and that's how much you get to start with.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Okay.
Because the amount of money that was showing on my profile was 215,000, and I was like, I think that's a little high. I think
Yeah,
that
it's a
might be
little
too
high.
much money to start with.
It's a lot.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I'll take Amaging out to the Seattle nightlife,
Ooh.
and we'll have a heck of a time.
Where are you gonna go? You gonna hit downtown?
We can go to Dante.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh
You
boy.
wanna go to
Let's go.
Dante's?
Let's go.
But only if Amaging's gonna wear his new outfit. I gotta make
Oh.
sure it fits.
This thing fits perfectly. Yes, I'm wearing this out.
Decked out to the nines.
This is
All right,
almost
you
Trey
can-
chic.
You can absolutely head out to Dante's. You're gonna stand in line for about an hour and a half to get in.
Hey,
And
Amaging, is there any way you could, like, get us to the front of the line a little bit?
Boy, if
faster?
only you had a smooth talking start looking else.
Somebody decided that they wanted to head out first, alright? It's not
Somebody,
Loki
somebody,
didn't
decided,
with us.
somebody decided to stand in front of Gorshon's target and
Yeah.
get sprayed with blood. Whose
Somebody
fault is
decided
that?
that shower was more important than camaraderie, so what are we
Yeah.
supposed to do about that?
I mean, they wouldn't be letting us in if I was covered in teeth and brain anyway, so I can put that out there.
Dante's is,
But-
Dante's is the place to be.
if you want to stand in line, you can get in. Like I said, it takes an hour and a half, and then it's a 500 new yen cover charge per person.
Okay.
All right.
I'll pay for me. I'll pay for me and Amazing. I got it tonight. Don't worry. You'll get it next time. You'll get it next time.
I got next time, yes.
I'm
Have you ever
sure
been
you
here
do.
before?
No,
You ever been to this place? Oh,
have not.
All right.
I've read about
so,
it. I've read about it.
Dante's Inferno, one of the hottest nightclubs to ever pop up downtown. It is separated into the 7 different levels from Dante's Inferno.
Fantastic.
The first level that you actually come in on is what's called Purgatory. The entire floor is covered in a light kind of fog mist. There's a big dance floor, there's a big bar. At the very back there's an elevator. There's 2 elevator banks. You can go up or down. If you look up above you, you can see that the ceiling is actually made of glass and you can see up to the next floor. Each floor is different.
I mean, should we start at 1 and work our way up, or
You go wherever you want.
No, I know.
I would say
I'm
let's stay away from Lust. There's some weird stuff that happens there.
the red light floor. That's the one we were looking forward to the most.
That's the only floor that doesn't have a glass floor or glass ceiling.
No, you look up and all you see is tarp.
More like you see the bottom of shag carpeting.
The best 2 floors in Dante's are Gluttony and Greed. Like, by far. Like, you should start at Gluttony, honestly. Go get some drinks and something really good to eat, and then go gamble.
Gluttony is like a Michelin star restaurant floor.
Talking like
Like,
3
they've
Michelin
got-
stars.
They've got 3 or 4 bars that can make you any drink imaginable. They usually have big buffet tables laden out with every kind of food that they can get their hands on. Sometimes they run specials. It's up to you. If you want to go to Gluttony, you can, or you can go up to Greed and experience the gambling life of Dante's.
I don't got the money for greed right now.
That's fair. We can start with Gluttony. I'm down with that.
I am getting kind of hungry. Where'd Zero go? Why isn't he here? I think he would really enjoy this place, especially Gluttony.
What is Zero going to be doing?
Can we say that I had, like, right after we split up, I got a head start at Dante's? I'd been
I'm just
there
gonna go
for,
to
like,
Gluttony's there in the
If you
buffet.
want to, sure.
you guys like talking about that, and you're just hearing like this, it's terrible, and there was just all these things, and went into a beetle bar, and I feel like in all my years I've been here, but people don't respect me. I shot a grenade out of the air and didn't even get a single kudos, not one, to this
Is that?
bartender.
Yeah,
Is that-
bartender's
is that-
just listening with feigned interest.
Is that Zero?
Sounds
he-
like him.
Is he telling somebody about everything we did tonight?
That seems like not a great idea.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Zero, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, look who it is. Look
Yeah.
who it is.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you had a rough night tonight, didn't you?
No, I'm fine. I'm making good friends with them. Remind me your name, friend.
Kyle.
Kyle, my good friend Kyle. You know these guys? These guys, we did some cool stuff earlier, Kyle.
As he goes to say that, I'm gonna the closest thing of food. I'm just gonna stuff it in his mouth. Like, oh, this is delicious, isn't it?
His own plate of food that he's been eating.
There's a
Just
very
another
quick,
scoop.
there's a very quick nonverbal bit of resistance, and then immediately just gives in.
No, Kyle, you really can't listen to this guy. He's always telling stories,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this crazy guy. What are you doing here? Let's go get a table. Yeah, I'll get your plate for you. Kazi, you want to get him over there? I'll get his plate.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I
Well-
need a cigar. That's what I need.
I will buy a cigar for Zero.
5 new yen.
All right, 5 new yen.
Do they let us smoke on this floor?
Yeah.
This is beautiful. I take a cigar. I'm like, thank you so much. And I put it in my pocket, and I pull out another cigar that I already had. Light it up. It's a good night. It's a good night.
Now, just as a note, Zero, you do remember that our shadow running is secret, right? That's not one of the things that you're supposed to talk about in the companies of Kyle, especially in the companies of Kyle's. You know how untrustworthy Kyle's are.
Look at that
Come
guy.
on, man.
He's the most trustworthy guy I've ever done seen around
Is it-
the Barrens.
As I look back, I like to imagine that he's cleaning a glass and doing the shifty eyes, back and forth, just watching across the bar.
That guy.
How do you trust that man? How do you trust that man?
I'll admit, I got here a little early. Probably should talk to somebody. You know how much alcohol it takes to get a dwarf drunk?
Quite a bit.
A lot.
I'm glad I'm not covering your tab tonight, is what I will say. But
No, you should be very, very glad about that.
also, hey,
Yeah.
kudos on that grenade shot earlier, big guy. That was a 1 in a million. That was a fantastic job. I don't remember if anybody. I don't know if anybody had brought it up at all. I just wanted to go ahead and get my 2 cents in there. It's a hell of a shot, man. It's a hell of a shot. Glad that you're on our team.
Yeah, stick to shooting grenades and not shooting your mouth, Zero.
It's okay.
You know where we're at right now? This is high life. This is high life. You don't know who you're talking to, who's listening.
Good. It's being out here in the Barrens. I haven't been here long.
We're not in the Barrens right now. We're
being in Seattle. Where I've come from, I'm not used to the climate here, I'll admit, and I gotta say, the weather does not agree with me here. Okay, and I'm still getting used to this. I don't remember exactly what I was doing before I was Shadowrunning, but I still feel like I've only been doing this for a couple of months.
Can I get a double? Yeah, thanks.
Two of those. Whatever that is, two of those. Thank you.
On
But,
his tab.
On my tab. That's fair. That's the cost of shooting my mouth off. But I will do better about not running my mouth off. I'm here to be a team player, and I think you guys are pretty cool.
Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate you, Zero. And you just keep that other cigar in your pocket, save it for later, enjoy the rest of the feasting. Me and Amaging got a couple rounds that we gotta still make here for the rest of the evening, so we're gonna come check in on the table a little bit later. But you enjoy, my friend. You enjoy.
Will do. And I knock my head back and I immediately fall asleep.
Wow.
Oh, the door guy will take care of him with that, right? We can just go, right? We can just go.
I think he can take care of himself. I think he's fine. No one's gonna bother him right now.
All right, me and Amaging are gonna just slowly creep back away from the table.
I'm gonna see his 2 shots sitting there, leave, come back to the table, grab both his shots.
So I have a question here. If you may know more about the landscape of this, what's Wrath like?
That's another one you don't want to go to.
You can go.
Just curious.
You can go to Wrath and find out.
Amaging, you got any info on it? I'm just curious.
I've heard stories. Finless is not a fun place to go. Well, it is a fun place depending on who you meet there.
Depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But
I got you.
I don't know.
Again, it's arms on the ground. It's that good place.
Maybe. Wait, you want to go try it out? I mean, we're here. I got another shot. 2 shots. Let's go.
All right. Exploration abounds.
Onward to Wrath.
Okay, onward to Wrath. Heading back into the elevator. Boo, bing, bing, bing. The doors will open up. The first thing that's going to hit your senses is the smell of sweat and blood. Here in Wrath, on this floor, there are cage fights, bare knuckle boxing, wrestling and sumo matches. You've got your pick.
We don't have to participate in this, right?
No, there's betting. There's betting. There are Trit cameras that are set up that are recording that project these up to the greed floor, or you can bet here, or you can participate. There are still bars around the outskirts of the room, so you can always get a drink while you're at Dante's.
Where's Gorshon when we need him? We can make some money right now.
Yeah, probably could.
You know what? Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna call. You know who we need here? Loki. Where's Loki at?
That's fair. He could probably talk us into some good bets here.
Loki, while you're out doing your thing, you get a call from Amaging.
Definitely not answering right now.
All right, Amaging, phone goes to voicemail.
You have reached Loki. I'm currently undertaking something far more important than your trivial call. Feel free to leave a message and I'll decide if I wish to call you back at a later time.
Hey, dude, you need to get down to Dante's right now. There's cage fights, there's food. Zero's passed out upstairs in Gluttony. Get down here now. We're celebrating. He did answer. Yeah. Hey, I got your next drink. We're celebrating. You got me in here. It's my first time at Dante's. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
Let's party like it's 2012.
The end of the world.
Cheers.
The worst year in history. Amazing. Wow. Okay. Sure. You will watch some of the fights. One of the matches coming up is all cyberware bout. So you got a guy that comes into the ring that looks like Jax from Mortal Kombat, with his metal arms, metal chest. He's ready to go, and he's going up against this other person who is much smaller than he is, but looks pretty fast.
Any visible augmentation that we can see?
Has no visible augs.
You know what? Give me 300 on the small guy.
All right, we'll take
You know
that
what?
bet.
I like what I'm
action.
seeing here.
I'll put 200 down on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So the small guy ends up having cyber arms and cyber legs. They're just not obvious. They're synthetic makes. And halfway through the match, he projects his hands like this, and you can see razor tips shoot out of his fingers. And he just starts trying to get some slashes in.
I like it. I
So-
like a good use of the fingertips. He's putting a dent in the defense. I like it. Getting some good pressure on. Me and Amaging are just like sitting here trying to just do like play-by-play commentary while we're watching these guys fight each other.
I'm saying
it
like
goes on.
knifey fingers because I don't know what any cyberware is.
Knifey
That's a
fingers.
fantastic use of the knifey finger blades for his offensive capabilities here. He's
Fantastic.
really laying into him.
The fight goes on for a while. It does end up in favor of the Jax character, as he just puts him over his knee at one point, gives him a good crack to the face. You can see some teeth fly out, and it doesn't last much longer after that.
Ooh, this man.
You guys are
Ooh, this man.
out your money.
Rigged. I say the system is rigged.
Ooh.
That dude with knifey fingers should have done it. He had it. I saw it. He had knifey fingers.
How are you gonna argue with knifey fingers?
Yeah, how are you gonna argue with knifey fingers?
As a proponent of knifey knuckles, let me tell you, they go a long way.
Yeah.
I go, hey, Amaging, save our spots here. I'm gonna go to the bar real quick. I'll grab us another round of drinks.
Cheers.
So, walk up to the bar and one more round, please. And also was wondering, in the levels around in the pits here around Rat, have you guys seen anybody come up and fight in regards to the Red Hot Nukes recently? Been hearing a lot of talk about these guys down in the Barrens, but I've yet to see anybody in action. I gotta say, haven't heard anything very impressive yet. So, have you know anything about those guys? Have they come around here at all?
Look, pal, we don't get a lot of the wannabes that come into here very often, okay? We use, professional grade athletes for our entertainment here, or at least we try to. If you want that bare knuckle backyard stuff, head out to Touristville. I'm sure you'll find something.
Head out to where? I'm sorry?
Touristville.
Touristville?
Yeah.
Could I get spelling on that, please?
Yeah, it's just like Touristville.
Like
Like
tourist?
Yeah,
Oh.
like Touristville. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Is this an actual place?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I just had a moment. Like, is the bartender just being rude right now, or is this an actual place?
Yeah, that's
So
where I
it's a
do
real
my
place.
That's where I
Okay.
do my street performance.
It is where he does his street performing. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. You know what?
Think about
I'll
like
save that.
it's like it's the
Possible.
Venice Beach of Venice, California. Basically, what it is.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's-
dirty
It's
adjacent.
it's where Bellevue meets Redmond.
Gotcha.
There's
Go
a
on.
stretch in between the two that they call Touristville.
We
It's
can-
so the rich and the the well-off to-dos can feel like they're slumming it for an evening or something like that.
Gotcha. We can go there and get all of our knockoff Bort Simpson T-shirts saying "Don't have a
Yes.
horse, bro."
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Or Mr.
Sweet.
Sparkles t-shirts.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
Bonus points for people knowing Mr. Sparkles. Ah! Fantastic. Wow.
I picked it up when we were at Universal at The Simpsons Land. I had to.
Fantastic.
Okay, so that's fair. Okay, so that's Touristville. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. Okay, cool. And also, I mean, just wanted to ask, have you ever heard of Gorshon?
Nope.
Never.
I'm
just-
Am I supposed to have?
Feel like you guys could make a lot of money with this guy, and he happens to be a friend of mine. I'm just, might be able to put you in contact.
Look, if he wants a job, he's welcome to try and apply like everybody else.
Oh, okay. When is the hiring manager here?
He gives you a number to call.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? Leave a couple extra creds on the table. Buy a drink. Buy one for yourself too.
Tucks him away
There we go. All right.
without
Cool.
even like a second glance.
I go back to Amaging and I just lean in and go. So, you normally work around the Touristville circuit, right?
That's where I am.
Bartender says that we might be able to get some information on some back alley bare knuckling to lead us over to the Red Hot Nukes. So, do you happen to know?
Gorshon would be great at that.
He would. I also got him a possible job prospect here working in Wrath, but I'll talk to him about that later.
Oh, I'd be good at that too.
Fantastically would. Hey, what other levels do we still have that we haven't? We're probably not going to do greed because don't got the creds for that.
Greed,
Lust.
lust.
We're good on that one. That's that would be for like the Patreon for the Patreon video. If we were gonna go to Lust. Let's be fair.
Oh boy.
So
got Pride.
Pride, okay.
Pride, envy.
Pride, envy. Envy doesn't seem like a fun floor. I don't know what happens on envy. Probably nothing good though. Let's be fair.
Well, to be fair, Pride's probably not much better either.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of beautiful people up there.
And still imagine
they were not beautiful.
I like to imagine that Pride is just a bunch of people standing around, like, swilling liquor in, like, big fancy glasses while classical music plays. And then all of a sudden it turns into Eyes Wide Shut.
Wow.
I have a feeling that's what happens in Pride.
I mean,
there's Sloth.
you'll never know unless you go. And there is Sloth as well.
Sloth could be fun. I think, let's go check out Sloth.
I think we should get 0 for Sloth because he's a sleepy bear.
He is a very sleepy bear. You know what? Let's go check on that big guy. We're gonna head back down to Gluttony and go check on 0.
Yeah, he's still at the table you left him at. No one
I
touched
have
him.
stone cold sobered up.
And there's, hey buddy, we're gonna head up to Sloth. You wanna go see what's going on?
You think I need to like take a nap or something?
We just wanted to see what's happening.
Whoa.
I could
Amazing.
go for a nap.
Whoa. You guys
Or another
hit free,
shot.
have ya? What?
Or another shot.
I feel like you're doing pretty good there, bud.
Can I get a double?
That is true. You being a dwarf, you process toxins faster, and Kaze has a higher body than Amaging, so Amaging is going to get sloshed pretty quickly.
Also, every time that I've been buying me and Amaging shots, I've been giving him a shot of vodka and giving myself a shot of water. So I've just been staying hydrated.
Look at this guy.
Amazing.
Deviant waste.
Wow.
What a guy.
Listen,
Just getting the mage wasted seems safe. Seems really safe.
as long as you have somebody there to watch over him, that's why I've been staying hydrated.
What a guy.
Okay.
That's why getting people job prospects, getting some information. Come on, man, I'm working here, all right?
Well,
never off the clock.
Nope.
Never off the
prime
clock,
time,
okay.
prime time. What other floors have you guys yet to visit? You guys got any in mind you're looking for?
I think we're gonna stay away from Lust tonight. That seems a little spicy, a little hot here for our tastes. We're on the casual tour of Dante's tonight, if you will. All right, so we're gonna keep that one off the boat. We're thinking about checking out Sloth. We were just at Wrath. Wrath was pretty cool. We lost about 500 credits between the two of us, but it was a fun time. We had a great time.
Gorshon would be so good at Wrath.
What
That's
did
so
you do?
I also got Gorshon a possible job opportunity there. I got a business card here. I know a guy now.
Right.
Networking, it's all about who you know. So
in a managerial position, dude.
So we're thinking about going to check out Sloth and see what's going on in Sloth because
Sure.
Amaging's getting he's a little sleepy. He's getting a little sleepy head right over there. He's a little sleepy guy.
Can Amaging walk around? Is he able to like?
Oh yeah,
walk
he still walks. I mean,
Okay.
he kind of tips sideways a little bit.
Ah,
here and
okay.
there,
So
but,
we'll
you
be
know.
like either side of him at this point, except if he leans my way, he'll go way farther because I'm very short. But I will just like have preemptive hand go up every time he starts tilting. Yeah, let's go check out Sloth, see what's up.
Sure.
Hey, you guys hear back from Loki? What's that guy up to?
I called that son of a slitch, and he didn't pick up. He's got better things to do than hang out with his chummers.
Got voicemailed. You hate to see it.
Oh, you hate to see it. Sorry, bud.
I'm gonna have a word with him next time.
Or a couple.
Probably a couple. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go to Sloth.
because that's what you want to do is you want to have words with your face.
The
Because
wordsmith.
that's gonna work out great. I can't wait to see you RP this.
Feeling guilty. Yeah.
I must be
so-
honest. Amaging's
So
not
you're
remembering
going
this
to
name.
the sloth level.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Sloth is very much like the scene out of John Wick, where he goes into the Russian club and there's the underground pool and everything. So it's like a pool sauna area where you can just
Ooh.
relax.
Ooh.
There are some prescribed narcotics that happen to be going around as well.
I mean, I feel like I could go for a dip.
If you want to.
Throws a fat dip of Copenhagen in. Puts his cowboy hat on.
Yeehaw!
Jump into the turn it off and jump into the sauna all crazy.
I don't know, you really want to get in the water with all that chrome chummer?
As long as it doesn't get too deep, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright.
Hopefully they don't have crush depth pools here. That
Rush.
been a little worried there.
No, we've got they do have the hot sauna pools and
That sounds
Turkish.
delightful.
Turkish bathhouse deal.
I could go for a hot sauna pool.
Sure.
I think Amaging could probably stand for one to try to sweat out
Maybe
some of the
just
liquor
pass
in his
out.
system.
And a double.
And a double.
And
Yep,
a
and
double.
a
And a
double for the
double.
pool. Double pool, if
Okay.
applicable,
Hey.
We
please.
get like the worldwide tour. We'll get them a drink on every floor,
Wow.
That's what we're working on.
except on Lust, which could make for a really good one shot or something.
Dr. Sweetbrown has had terrible experiences on that floor
Oh, yeah,
with
no,
other
Lust is-
characters.
Lust was not a fun floor for my character.
No, it wasn't.
Things get a little weird. Stuff like that.
Things definitely got weird. Yeah.
I'll tell you later about it.
Yeah, we'll tell you off stream about that one. But yeah, if you guys want, you can hang out here. The remaining 3, right? Because you've been to, Pride.
We've been
you
to
won't be-
Gluttony, we've been
Yeah,
to Gluttony, we've been to Wrath, we've been to Sloth,
Now Pride, Envy.
Pride, Envy, Lust, and what would the 7th one be?
I always forget.
You said you're not doing Greed.
Well, you could go to Greed.
Oh.
It's just that they ask for a surcharge to go into Greed.
Oh wow, that is greedy.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
it's the
All the gambling.
it's the gambling, yeah.
Hmm.
So that's why we were staying away from it. I mean,
You have
we
to-
are
you have-
we already lost 500 credits tonight on
You can go to the
on
entrance
street
floor.
betting.
Yeah, you can go to the entrance floor. To get into Greed, you basically walk through like a vault door.
Whoa.
But to get through the vault door, you have to pay 2,000 new yen.
Isn't the 7th one Envy? I think
We've
I
got
think the top one's Envy, isn't it?
10. No, the top one is well, yeah, the top one is Envy, because you can't get into it because you're not famous.
so you're
okay.
jealous of the
You're not
people.
famous, and you don't know
Ah.
somebody, so you can't get into Envy.
Okay.
Pride is about the same way. It's less exclusive than Envy. Like, You might see a celebrity or two in Pride, but you're more likely to see them in the NB level. You can buy your way into Pride if you want. It's about 1,000 yen.
Honestly, I'm
It's much-
enjoying the sauna. I'm
It's
enjoying
much
the
quieter.
atmosphere.
Also, Pride is black tie only.
Oh, I see.
I'm wearing
my
black tie
scene.
right now.
And if you don't have a black tie, you can rent a black tie for 100 yen.
I just opened a little side pouch and pull out a little clip-on.
But yeah, so you can get into Pride. You can't get into Envy because you're nobodies. Sorry. Yeah.
Mission
The
acquired.
Sloth, Gluttony.
I think Sloth might be my speed, guys. So I think this is where if you guys
want to hang out
Yeah,
the rest of the
hang out.
night.
if you guys want to keep touring, feel free. But you'll know where to find me at the end of the night because having a great time.
Yeah, I'm not moving from this spot now. It's so relaxing.
I'm gonna start getting some glasses of water and giving them to Amaging as well, and be like, bro, you're killing it. Just keep pounding them, man. Just keep
Oh,
pounding
this,
them.
this alcohol tastes horrible.
It's a little diluted, but that's what you get here. They got a lot of people. They're gonna cut it a little bit, so it might taste a little off. Just keep drinking it, man. You're killing it. You're doing a great
It
job.
doesn't sound like Dante's, but okay.
Wow. So you have a very fun, interesting rest of your night clubbing it at Dante's. All right.
First-
Well, you all are
first-
clubbing it. We'll
First Dante's
cut over.
visit.
We'll cut over to Loki to catch up on what Loki is doing after he cleaned up at the Coffin Motel. So Loki, take it away. What's your evening plans look like?
So, I'm pushing my cart
Uh-huh.
down the street, talking to myself. They put it in the water, man. It's everywhere, man. Like, you can't get away from it. Like just talking to myself, like, and the signals, man. The signals are everywhere. Like, they're in your brains, in your minds, man. Like, as I'm walking deeper into the Barrens, with my like raggedy, like ripped up blanket and like just dirtied up,
Mm-hmm.
got like a bunch of just trash in my cart, you know what I mean? And I'm
Lovely.
doing some scouting.
All right. Well, I have the rolls. So on your way deeper into the Barrens, you can start to notice a couple more of the Red Hawk nuke tags on buildings and everything, and eventually you will happen upon a street corner that has 3 or 4 of them kind of huddled up around a trash can fire, keeping warm
I'm just gonna make
in
note.
that cold January air.
I'm just gonna make note of where it is, and then just keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm specifically looking for peas.
Okay.
Keeping note of like what I see, where I see it. You know what I mean? But I'm specifically looking for more silent pea tags.
Okay. So as you're going along, you're making note, trying to find. You haven't seen a whole lot of the silent peas, which is really weird. They're supposed to be making moves into the territory. You haven't seen any of them anywhere. And that's when you notice this old raggedy guy, like you pushing a cart, makes his way up to the 4 red hot nukes. They're sitting there warming their hands. And then he just throws his cloak off, looks maniacally at them, wide-eyed, and clicks a button. And you watch all 4 of them just incinerate
Oh, well.
in a bomb that goes off that was strapped to his chest.
Well then, that's fairly interesting. So the nukes got nuked, huh?
Yeah, the nukes got nuked.
All right.
While you're witnessing this, you can make me a perception roll, please.
Right, that's what, intelligence?
Yes, sir. Your target number is 11.
Oh. Good luck. 5. Oh! Oh, the one! The one hit! Oh, it's the wrong
man.
camera.
Okay.
Hang on. It's
Hang on.
right there.
Wow.
The
Wow.
1-6 I got, and I hit.
Okay. You're watching this. You definitely spot a guy who is also watching from a few, like, he's up 2 stories in a building, but you can definitely catch sight of him in one of the windows.
Okay.
He's watching this happen.
I can't make out like what he
after it
looks
goes
like though,
off-
right?
No, you saw him, and then you saw him leave that window as soon as it goes off.
Can I maybe like make my way over to the building and see if I can like tail him a little bit?
Yeah, if you want to roll stealth.
What is that? Quickness?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you not have stealth skill?
I do have stealth, but can I default to my?
You can default to quickness if you want, but that ups the target number by 2.
Man, okay. All right. So I can either. What do you
Remember, stealth is an open test, so you just roll the dice you have, and it's the highest number.
think, guys? Roll 7 dice with a +2 target number, or roll 4 dice at flat?
I'd say 4 at flat.
Yeah, 4 at flat. That +2 could end up really screwing.
Really
me.
good. All right. So it's highest, my highest number, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1-6. 7.
Okay. Oh, you're lucky he doesn't notice you at all. My highest roll is a 4. Alright, so you're able to tail this guy. It looks like he leaves that building that was overlooking. He goes down like 2 blocks, and then he gets into a car that was waiting for him.
Can I read the plate number?
Yes, you can. As it pulls away, you can read the plate number.
Plate number, and I'll remember that plate number for the rest of my days.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You have the plate number.
All right. Interesting. So I have a little more intel on how these guys work. That might be enough excitement for one night, I think.
Don't want to push your luck.
They're weaponizing the homeless. That's a pretty ballsy business plan.
Oh, yeah, did you want to go back and explore the remains? I mean, if you wanted to.
I think so. I'm gonna go over there with my cart, still talking about the signals, man. Like the chemtrails, you can see them in the sky, man. Like as I see if I can rifle through, see if anybody's got like a intact
I mean, you're not the only person to descend on the burnt out corpses. There's 3 or 4 other people that kind of lurk out of alleyways and start rifling through whatever is available. You gonna search through them?
Yeah, I'll just see what I can find.
Ignoring the other people around you?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a perception roll, please. It's intelligence.
What's that one? Hot one. I got highest was an 11.
On the guy that walked up, on his charred remains, you can see at the back of his skull, there's a chipjack.
Figured. Is there still a chip in it?
You wanna try and rifle in there? There is. It looks like it's heavily damaged, but you can.
All right, I'm gonna pull it.
Okay.
Because I know a guy that might be able to work something
I
out
know,
of this.
I know some guys. Sure. You can pull the chip. Everything else is getting picked through by the other scavengers that are
that's
there.
fine. I'll make my way out of here. But muttering to myself,
Yeah. You watch
something about them like putting chemicals in the water and the frogs and you know.
You watch one of them just drag a whole body off into the alleyway.
Oh.
That's dinner.
Real.
Yep. Picks up one of the red hot nukes, and then just quickly starts dragging him into the alleyway.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Loki wants no parts of that right there.
Whatever that general thing is, no thank you.
Yeah. Like I imagine like with his area knowledge, he probably has an idea of what that might be, and doesn't anything to do. I'm leaving immediately.
Okay. Anything else that you guys want to do the rest of the evening? Or are you happy with the way things have played out so far?
I think we like hang out in Sloth for a couple hours, and then I go home and I rest, wake up with a horrible hangover.
All right, so
First thing in the morning, I'm
not doing-
headed over to the our new friends, new digs, and
Okay.
I'm gonna lay the chip on it. Tell him, Brand, I need to see what you can recover from this.
What do you want me? Did you put it in a microwave? What's wrong with you?
Something like that.
Is it because you don't have a data jack? You don't know what you're doing? Is that what it is?
Indeed.
Do you want one?
No.
So what do you want me to do with this?
I'd like to see if you can recover any data from it. That is what you do here.
Picks it up with tongs. Its crust kind of falls off of it. You want me to get this to work?
I would like for you to make an attempt.
Yeah, sure. What do I have better to do today? Nothing at all. I'll call you in an hour or so.
Thank you very much. Adieu.
He kind of throws it on a plate and just shakes his head.
So
What about the rest of you?
go ahead, guys.
I was gonna say when Amaging wakes up in the morning, on his bedside table there's a glass of water and a couple of Alka-Seltzer with a note that just says, "Take these, feel better."
And as part of the care package, there's also just a very greasy bowl of whatever next to it. And
Soy
very
noodles?
like, eat this, probably will feel better. Two
Okay.
kinds of people.
So you wake up to medicine and water and a greasy bowl of gruel.
Oh my god, what the hell happened last night? Oh.
At least all your limbs are intact.
I'm gonna eat the noodles and
Uh-huh.
drink the Alka-Seltzer. I'm gonna shoot at Kaze a call.
Okay. Kaze, you
Yeah.
receive a call from Amaging.
I answer. Yes.
What
Morning.
the hell happened last night?
We had our first trip to Dante's is what happened last night.
Oh god, I didn't go to Les, did I?
No, but I did have to stop you on several occasions from trying to leave Sloth to go to Lust. You were quite adamant, I must say.
Why? Oh, okay. Thanks, I appreciate it. Who left the... Did you guys leave the things?
Yes.
By the bed? I can't even think right now. Thank you.
Yes.
I
So-
appreciate that. Has anyone heard from Loki?
No. Not so far. I would imagine that you would probably be point of contact, so check your voicemails, see if you have anything from him.
Look at my phone.
You
Anything?
have no messages.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a hold of me.
Alright, well, if you do hear from him, let us know. I'm gonna go try to scout out some around Touristville and see if I can find any signs of possible nuke activity around there to maybe get us some more information on that.
Okay, let me go back to sleep for a couple hours, and I'll come out and join you.
Understandably so. I'll see you out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, so, right as Amaging is drifting off deep, his phone's gonna ring.
Okay.
Oh my God! Hello.
Amazing, my friend. Good morning. What a wonderful day it is. We have great news. I've been very productive last evening.
Loki, stop yelling into the phone.
No one is yelling, friend. Come, we have business to take care of. Please, gather the men. We need to meet.
Kaze's out scouting out Taurusville for the nukes, or I don't even know. He's scouting out Taurusville for Fight Club.
This is more pressing. This is a more pressing matter. Gather the team. We are going to have to meet immediately and forthwith. Make haste.
Oh, stop yelling! Oh, now I'm yelling. Oh, horrible way to wake up. Yeah. Okay. Where are we meeting at?
I believe the textiles plant. What was it? It was Nova Hot Numbers. Was that the name of the place? I do believe.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll assemble the squad, the chummers.
Excellent. I will meet you there forthwith and immediately.
Oh, you gotta stop doing that. All right. Bye.
Are you calling the other two?
I'll call up Kaze probably like 45 minutes later.
Power nap.
Yeah.
Kaze, I'm awake now. Loki wants us to meet us at the textiles plant. He's got something important. I don't know. Can you get a hold of Zero?
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll let Zero know. So far, haven't found anything on Touristville, but I'll probably come back later and do another sweep and see if I can find anything then. But I'll get a hold of Zero and we'll meet you there.
Okay. Can you give me some Sabaka seltzer? Maybe like a Stop Taco Temple for me. Yeah, I need something greasy.
Yeah. No problem.
All right. I appreciate that.
The
All right,
soy
I'll see you
tacos.
there.
Delicious.
Yeah, I make a stop at Taco Temple and get some lunch for everybody, so we can have a formal meeting.
Wow, it's like a board meeting.
Hey, you know,
I'm telling you, this guy should be management material.
He got upper management written all over him.
yeah, in the form of Taco Temple.
I'll be selling Taco Temple. I'll take care of
Ready to
you.
take over my own taco temple. Let's start a franchise.
I'll convene. I'm wearing sunglasses, like shielding my eyes from the light.
Everybody
All
comes together.
Yes, it takes a little bit, and Kaze comes in with 2 bags full of tacos.
Oh, wonderful! I'm
And,
starving.
And I go, hey guys, I brought the food. Let's all just eat first real quick and then we can talk business.
What was that? What? Oh, right. I
just-
turned
I
on
just-
my hearing amplification and
I just pull a taco out of the bag and just mime like,
I
like this.
I'm gonna slide Amaging a little packet of some pick me up across the table.
Wow.
Important question. Sorry, I'm sure we got like a game plan going, but did we ever ask that guy what his name is? The beetle guy?
the beetle guy?
Our beetle guy that we now have like a thing going? Like, did he ever send you a message or anything?
I go and look in my phone and I just have him in my phone as beetle guy. And I'm just,
His name here and forevermore will be Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, huh?
I don't think he's ripped enough to get a juice moniker. I gotta be honest. Yeah, looks like he hasn't hit the gym in a while.
Beetle straw.
Beatles.
I'm putting
Go
both.
go Beetleborgs.
I would be okay with that, actually. I support that decision most of all. I'm going to start referring to him as the Beetleborg. Because, I mean, what is a cyborg but a half-man, half-machine?
So-
And that's
so-
essentially his business.
We're not going to bother asking his name. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page about that.
Doesn't matter. As long as the 40% comes in.
That's fair enough.
You know what? We'll check the name on the check when it comes in first of the month.
Hey.
Play
I was going to
cool.
be on a cred stick or something, but if
Nope.
we're going back to... Nope. Okay,
Nope,
we're going
we
back
keep
cool.
it retro.
He was using a key lock, so
Yeah, that's using that key.
It's ancient, as far as I...
He transacts all his business in Spanish to balloon.
I was gonna say he sends us money orders.
Wow. He only deals in U-cost dollars.
Wow.
paper money. Oh
Yikes.
my god,
Yikes.
that's actually probably worth more than
No
it's
wonder his
actually like.
business is struggling.
It costs more to print than it's worth.
Well, gentlemen, last evening while you were doing whatever it is you were doing, I was being productive.
I was being productive. I got Gorsh on a job. Thank you very much.
Indeed. Indeed. Where?
At Dante's.
I cross my arms like, that's really impressive.
And
We were at Dante's, all right, and you didn't come.
it's not on the lust level, so he'll probably be into it.
Boom.
What is it? Willpower to not laugh, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Do I have a target number here?
5.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a really good one. It was a good zinger. So
Ew. Okay, well, I got a 14, so
You're good.
I'm just deadpan,
Stone
like,
cold.
I'm sure you did. I'm waiting with bated breath for the job offer to come in. In the meantime, speaking of jobs, our job has progressed quite a bit. And we have that map. I'll put the location of the location of the detonation on the map and let everybody know what happened. And I will write down the plate number. Car that I saw beating away with the mysterious stranger. I'll also relay the info that it appears that guys are using people with with headwear and chip slots to basically puppet them and turn them into suicide bombers. So we have an MO for the P's, and we know why we don't see them.
work
No
strictly from the
witnesses.
shadows.
Yeah, they are very quiet about it. They do everything by proxy, and finding them is going to be particularly difficult. So I'm not sure if anyone here has a contact, a dirty cop in Lone Star, or something along those lines that perhaps they could contact and see about this plate number. That is our only lead at this point. Otherwise, trail is run a little bit dry. Other than the chip that I did find that I have Beetlejuice working on right now.
Oh. I have a data jack. If you ever come
I
across one of those other
Don't
ones.
think you want to. Yeah.
You know what? Considering the context, probably a great idea.
Friend, let me just give you a piece of advice from someone who's lived here all of their life. Don't slot chips that you don't know. Not a great idea. Just a thought.
I don't know.
Like, really, like, don't just stick chips in your head, buddy.
Any
No,
I
just do it. Don't listen to
any
him.
idea-
Do what you want.
any idea on the turnaround?
You live
Mr.
your life.
Beetle?
He should be calling right about now.
He doesn't call.
I said right about now.
Takes an actual like 20 minutes after he said right about now for the call to come in.
Are you like practicing in divination now, Loki? Like,
We're all just like sitting around while we're waiting for the call to come. I just have like a piece of paper on my face that I'm just like blowing up into the air.
I was
And then it fall back
very
down on me.
quietly eating tacos while staring at him.
Right about now.
how many
You-
times are you gonna say that? Oh my God, he's not gonna call yet.
You do get a call about 5 seconds after you say right about now for the 20th time.
First try.
It's like he knew.
He did know.
First try.
That's not how divination works.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Hello, Loki speaking.
Yeah, I dug through your chip.
I'll put him on speaker.
Not much left. Couldn't really get a whole lot of detail off of it. The only thing that I can tell you, it's well, yeah, it's stuff the Yak's dealing. You know, for their how to put this, their business of the you know, carnal pleasures. You get what I'm saying?
So, when we're saying yaks, you mean like Yakuza?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, it's a chip that, like, out of character, like, I know. It's a chip that they slot into people, and it literally makes them into, like, slaves.
Ooh.
Puppets.
Yeah, they become, like, you know, pretty much like, oh, what easy mode.
Pilotable people.
Yeah.
Dirty people pilots.
You when it's slotted, you are basically a prisoner in your own skin,
Hmm.
and you only do what's pre-programmed off of the chip.
And you're still aware of what's happening.
Yep, of everything that's happening.
Just you just have no
Or
control
the-
of it.
Yep.
Are the Yaks the only people that would have access to these chips, or
They primarily are the ones that corner the market on it.
but the Silent Peas might be connected to the Yaks in some way then?
Could be.
Possible, but we have an additional lead now. Anybody have any? I don't.
I can see if I can find anything out from my contacts.
And
Maybe.
that may be the next best option here. Because I'm out of stuff to do here. In terms of the kind of legwork that I can pull off myself. You know.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, now you've got a license plate, and you have more information about the chip.
I do know that that 4 nukes got wasted last. They got geeked.
Well, three nukes also got wasted last night over at Dante's, right, boys? Hey, ooh,
Face that
ooh,
talking.
ooh.
Woo.
I immediately quiet my woo to like woo woo woo.
Gentlemen, I can promise you that you did not get geeked as hard as these.
It's probably true. I was
That's
mostly
probably
drinking
true.
water.
What?
What?
I mean, I was one right there with everybody else. I was, we were putting them away. Just, the body steeled.
I'm gonna lean over to
Ready for
Kaze
it.
and just whisper to him, "Gotta step your game up, pal."
Somebody had to watch after Amaging, and you weren't there.
Somebody had a job to do. I don't know what to tell you.
Who gets custody on the weekends, guys? What's going on here? You guys need to.
We're still working through that.
Wait. Okay, so Loki, how did you see all this go down?
Well, master of espionage in disguise that I am, it is a fairly simple proposition to simply stroll right up into gang territory, fearless and confident.
I just look at him directly in the eyes and I just go, "Did you dress up like a hobo again?"
Would I roll to lie?
Dude, You see me in my stealth-oriented suit, and I'm looking at him with a sense of amazement that he just like walked up, like, whoa.
Hang on. I'm 100% gonna lie to you about this.
You roll charisma.
Okay. Highest number, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's open 10.
All right. I got a 10.
Alright, so now, Kaze, if you want to discern if he's lying, you can roll your intelligence at target number 10.
At target 10?
Yes, target number 10.
Oh god, my
I'm
dice
gonna do this
are
too.
everywhere.
Can I get a bonus because I've probably seen him do this to be like him as a bum on the side trying to like throw money at me that I'm so good as a street performer.
I'll lower your target number by 1.
I got a 10! I got a 10 on 1! Let's go! I got 1 6!
I
4.
also got an 11.
Alright, so you both can tell that he's lying.
I definitely did not dress up as a hobo. That is beneath me, and I would never do such a thing.
He definitely did that exact thing.
Hey, you
I've literally
guys saw
seen
how
you
much-
do this before. Why are you lying?
Not lying. I rolled.
I'm sitting looking at you like,
Loki is definitely becoming one of those characters that you don't challenge his lies because the lies will just become more and more elaborate and more extreme. Like they just keep growing and grandiose.
Ooh.
I just give him the side eye of knowledge of okay, I'm not gonna challenge you, but you know that I know that you're
you know
lying.
that I do
Okay.
as well.
Well, I just rolled a 21 to lie to you that I'm not lying.
I mean, I think we already caught you in the lies, so
I'm
not lying.
lying.
I'm
lying
not
to
gonna-
not lie.
I'm not gonna challenge the second attempt at lying. I already know. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna.
we both know you're lying.
My lie was so good that even I believe it.
Oh, that thing knows indeed.
At least two of us know you're lying.
Okay, so could I? So easy. Could I get in contact with Sue and see if she might know anything about the yaks in the area?
Yes, you can contact Sue and ask her if she has any Yakuza connection. She will be very brief with you. She doesn't know of any offhand, but she can see if she knows somebody. She's very busy and caught up in a situation at the moment. She'll have to call you back.
Is everything okay? Do you?
That remains to be seen.
Okay.
But I'll put my ear to the ground and see if I can come up with something for you. It just might take me an extra while. I have urgent business I need to attend to.
Do you need backup?
I should be fine.
Okay. Just let me know.
Thanks.
Okay. I've got feelers out for yaks, but we're gonna just have to play the long game on that one and see if anything comes up. In the meantime, don't really have any other possible. I don't have any other possible contacts myself here.
Anybody know anyone that can run a plate down?
Also a big no for me.
Question for GM.
Yes.
Could someone who's a magical security specialist help with that at all?
Help with.
Tracking plates.
Depends. What are they like a private contractor, magical security specialist, or do they work for one of the?
They work for a corp.
Which corp do they work for? They work for Lone Star. Do they work for Knight Errant?
It would probably be Lone Star then. I don't know.
Okay.
Off the top.
If they work for Lone Star, there's the potential that they could run the plate for you. It's just that their specialty lies more in magical investigation.
Okay, I was gonna say because they are a decker as well, so I don't know which like corp would want a magical security specialist who's a decker.
That is a very unique
Yeah,
thing.
it's weird. The burnout mage decker, like.
Ooh, wow. I mean, it's not unheard of.
Okay,
He could just know, like, know a lot about the magical community and everything, but be a decker. You guys are also missing the opportunity as well. I will remind you, you do have a fixer that you can talk to.
Fast fingers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Good old fast
yeah.
fingers. Oh yeah.
Oh, we should have invited
I
him
forgot.
to Dante's.
I forget that he is a contact and not just an
Literally
NPC.
first person on my characters list, and I totally forgot.
He
like
literally is a shared contact for all of you.
All right.
my brain just treats him as like a plot device and not like a legitimate character for some reason. So
He's
that's
just
on me.
he's the
He's
quest
not just
dispenser.
a plot device.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll
Yeah,
call him up.
Yeah, sure. Hey, yeah. You made any progress? Any headway? How's it going? What's going on?
Indeed, Mr. Fastfingers. In fact, we require your assistance.
Oh, no, Mr. Fastfingers. It's Johnny. Come on. We're working together here.
I audibly roll my eyes. Okay, Johnny.
Jonathan.
Yeah. What can I do for you? What's going on, Loki? Tell me the things.
You need a plate rundown. In addition to that, we
Plate. Okay.
we have an interesting development in that we have some information on, and their methods of operation. They appear to be using Bunraku to facilitate attacks against enemies.
Bunny Raku, huh?
That's
Wow.
right. Yes, I understand this may be a little bit over your head, but if you have any contacts with the Yakuza that could potentially, I don't know, maybe explain a little bit about their BTL inroads.
Yeah. I can ask around. I got some people in the know. I can call somebody and see if I could get something. How fast do you need this plate, though? How fast do you need that?
As fast as you can get it for free.
For free.
I'm not paying for this, Jonathan.
For free. You know, because you're doing me a solid right now. I'll do you a solid, and I'll get this plate run for you. All right, no problems. I'll give you a call back as soon as I know something. Lickety split.
I'm sure you will. Click.
All
I
right.
hate our fixer. I hate him so much.
Wasn't he like super nervous the first time we spoke to him?
Yeah, he was.
Now he's like flipped the switch or something, man. It's kind of spooky.
Well, because like he was meeting with like 6 of us, and we had a troll and an orc with us.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not racist, is he?
No, like, but we could easily just crush him if we wanted to.
When you have two burly dudes that look like they could crush you in an instant, how safe do you really feel?
So we just gotta have this guy on the phone every time going forward.
He definitely seems far more relaxed talking to you on the phone.
Gotcha.
I think that in order of prudence, we should probably keep this whole ETL side gig to ourselves. Like Johnny's fingers in that pie.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
Do you?
We've already got this pie cut 6 ways. We don't need a 7th.
Do you plan on having any more of these espionage excursions?
Potentially, it's not really my department, but you know, when everybody else is unavailable, a man of business has to do what a man of business has to do.
Well, I'm a man of business myself, and it just so happens to be that of subterfuge.
Interesting. Well, perhaps you should go about your business. That way, I won't have to.
Wow, that was hurtful.
That
Stings
is
a little, huh?
That is not the way I expected this conversation to go. I gotta be honest with you guys. I thought I was witnessing the blossoming of a beautiful friendship. I was not expecting this.
Wizard immediately. Zero's like, "This is what you get for trying to be a team player, you know."
Kaze just stands up and he's like, I gotta go.
I will. In the spirit of teamwork, though, I will kind of point out on the map. This is where I saw everything go down. This is the building that they came from. This is the direction they headed off. the guys were standing over here, and I left when people started getting eaten.
Sorry.
I think that's what was happening anyway,
Is that
but
like a metaphor.
no. This is the Barrens. That might happen sometimes, especially at night. Don't go down any manholes.
Ever.
Gotcha. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing tonight then.
Going into the sewer? I'm pretty sure you just said not to do
No,
that.
not that. I'm going to be sneaking around above the manholes.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, I understand the context, how that could be a little confusing.
I thought maybe you were hungry.
But hey, let it be known, and I look at Loki after his backhanded comment. I'm willing to work with anybody who's interested in helping me.
Oh.
Hey, you're great. Let's do this. Oh. And did you ever bring up to us the death race thing?
Oh no, that's still. Don't worry about it. That's
Okay. I was sure if you brought that
Don't
up.
worry
Okay.
about it. He's waiting for a phone
I
call.
don't know nothing. I continue to not know nothing.
I'm waiting on a phone call.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's
right.
it's in the works.
Oi, chummers. Zero here. These highly modified cybernetic eyes of mine are not only great at spotting some dreckheads from a mile away, but they can also spot some of the best trids on all of the net. Look, there's one right there. Ooh, or this one over here. Why not check them out yourself? Alright, if you can excuse me, I got some neon masked goons to geek. I'll be seeing you in the next episode.